ba 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 ba. Hello, everybody. To this Friday, it is us. It's the end of the week. How about that? As usual, my energy. It's the best way of putting it. It's fine. Like, we'll see how as usual as things go. So today, I mean, we're still continuing with Genshin, and we've got like I checked, we've got like roughly like an hour and 20 minutes of Act 5 left. But I always add an hour to that because there's always a bit of yapping, interjections, toilet breaks, yada yada yada. So it'll probably be like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, in all circumstances, that'd be fine. But still dealing with my sleeping problems. So I kind of want to try to, because I was checking something, and Infinity Nikki is doing a small event thing for the character's birthday itself, and there's different like small story things, but one of them requires you to finish the current story mode of it, because it says finish at. It's recommended, so I might not need to, but it's like. Because I mean, I could, because it's like I said before. I mean, it's there for like just over a week, so I still have time to try and do them. And since each are unlocking each day, I imagine I don't have to do them in order, and I could just finish all the other ones, and then when we do finish that. But that being said, with that, we have about 3 hours left of it, probably 4 hours once again. And tomorrow I don't know if I have the energy for that either, so it's I will debate about it, because if we do finish Act 6 today, then maybe we might do that tomorrow and just try and finish that so I can do the event for Infinity Nikki. It really doesn't know with these companies. They got to really understand that not everyone has the time to finish main story stuff, especially if you're playing multiple live service games and other games. 5 hours may not seem a lot to them, but to other people it is a lot, and trying to get through all of that. So we might end up doing that tomorrow if we don't end up finishing Act 5 today. If not, we'll finish Act 5 and probably try and do both. We'll do Act 6, because I was trying to find a video that had the acts separate in the video, but every video I found had all the acts in one video, Act 5 and 6. So it's hard to do the maths, because this one I've got is like 5 hours and 37 minutes, and the Act 2 stops at 2 hours and 40 minutes, so that's how much there should be of it. But then it's like trying to work out what's left of the video, and I think it'll be just under 3 hours, because it'd be exactly 3 hours if the entire video was 5 hours and 40 minutes, right? So just under 3 hours, which would probably still be about 4 hours or over. So I don't know if we end up finishing Act 6 tomorrow either, if we end up doing that instead. Once again, not because of time, but because of energy. So we'll have to see how that goes. So I think for now, we'll switch the game, I think, rather than wasting time. The only thing is, we might have to take a teensy bit pee break before we do that, because I can feel the juices flowing in my bladder. I'm like, could I hold this in until we need to have the lunch break, or should I just go pee now? Because it's the kind of thing with gamer subs, it will go through your system very quickly. Yeah, I think I will. I'll switch to the game and I'll quickly dash to the toilet, and then we'll start. We'll continue Act 5. Let's switch to this. There we go. I'll go and quickly take a quick pee break and I'll be back. Almost forgot to unmute myself. Definitely was a lot of urine for sure. Always best to be safe and sorry than get like half an hour in and then needing to pee.
Come on, come on! Wait for me! The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since
Oh, I
was
see.
born. These decorations.
We saw this part before already yesterday.
Fascinating in the past. Karina,
So we're gonna skip this part. We saw this yesterday. There we go. Because we was in control of. Oh, oh, that's kind of cool. She kind of like glides through the air, like tiptoe gliding through the air.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Oh. If it wore out, I thought she was gonna throw a flashbang at her because that's all I can think of when I hear "think fast." Like think fast, trickle nuts.
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Take this.
Huh?
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Yeah. Especially in the summertime when you want to cool off. Yeah, it's an interesting way. When she comes playable, doesn't mean that's how she's going to move around. It's kind of like lifting herself off the air every time she takes a step, like she's skating or something. Very fluid.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
Ooh, candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
I'm assuming it's candy.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
Then trade.
I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours. They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
I mean, they technically you shared it with someone. You shared your food with the animals.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
Me if I actually just catches someone jerking it.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
Because no one can see her, so she could catch someone in the act.
It's nice being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
If I should just catches the Traveler cranking one out. It's just.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
Is it just like it's just like what Carnabina said?
To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence.
Right.
The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So I'm just noticing more about Alice's design. I just noticed her entire crown, because it's this angle where you can see it. It's also heart shaped, so it's not just like there's not just this hearts there, but then the entire ratio of it is a heart as well. That's kind of cool, actually. Very lots of heart themes in her design for sure.
So the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
If you're making light of this.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Okay.
strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
No, she didn't actually tell us her real name.
Her name?
Yes, names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with.
Which will probably use the name they will use for when she's playable, kind of like with some of the other Fatui Harbingers that would have been playable. Like how he's called Child, but it's Tartaglia, wasn't it? And then you've got the knave, who was Arlecchino.
Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Alrighty.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form.
Right.
But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
We're going to get to see her, so we're going to see more than one witch hexes of witch. Well,
Mage N is going to help us out too?
she'll probably like appear as like a Dodeca, like the other one did beforehand.
That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This
Hexes.
is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tibet's border soon.
Thanks for telling us all of this.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
Mind my heads.
What?
She's going to use magic and teleport us, isn't she?
I wonder how Duran's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Duran, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Wait, Barker is... Well, I mean, it's very clear she's probably like several hundreds of years old, the elf is and all. So I guess to her, Varta would be considered as like a child. Despite being a grown-ass man. And Venti being a god as well and being several hundreds of years old. But then Venti does look like a kid, to be fair. So that's fair there. Some unexpected names in there.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
Glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I doubt that's necessary.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
Adorable.
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
And likes explosions. Adorable and obsessed with exploding things. Oh, there we go. We're back as Invisible Carabiner.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
I mean, he breaks your back with it.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
Fuck, I can feel a sneeze coming on.
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Oh yes, it's seen the other two harm shows argue like that.
Columbina!
Oh, especially.
Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Centrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
You could say she's got her few screws loose because she's a puppet of some sort. But she's got there's turnkeys in her back. If you remove it, does she just power down? Like she just boop. Centrino.
Hey, have you decided
The
what to give her
marionette.
for Moon Prayer Night?
I'll get there. It was very hard for me to see Arlecchino beforehand.
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
I can't hear the word whip it out and not take it serious. But he did say ring, so that saved it.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh?
Behind you.
Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Watch her hand just phase through her body. Oh, kind of feel sorry for her now. She wanted some candy.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
Oh.
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Well, he can see her? Or can he feel her presence? No, he can't see her, but he felt something when she phased through him.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Oh, she's gonna follow them. Follow them. Maybe it's not so bad. Just stay. But oh, well, I went too quick. So, can we see her though? No. Well, no, of course we could. I mean, like it's like kind of like a video game thing where like we as the players can see her, but oh, I didn't mean to go to that. But the travelers still can't see her. Kind of like how in well, not a game, but kind of like how in One Piece you can't actually see armament hockey. The people in the world can't see it. It's just a visual representation for the audience. Yeah, so let that sink in. Armament hockey isn't actually visible in universe.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
N.
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Ladylike fashion? Are we going to be dealing with a tomboy mage? Because usually when I think of some of it, it's not ladylike talking, is usually a tomboy.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Oh, get a little witch's hat for Paimon.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf!
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her?
Oh, we're actually
Just
going
go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
we're actually going to physically meet her.
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
Or maybe a giant witch's hat?
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, some of the witches aren't from Mondstadt?
Oh, true.
What about a tea set?
That would be this young lady, then?
Oh. Well, at least we know she's going to be playable. Like I said, usually when they do these big story updates, I don't watch any of it. So if this was in like, if she was like in their recent like stream for this, I wouldn't have known, because Alice was shown ages ago, and that was and same with Varda, and there was no way of avoiding seeing them.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Which is a shame, which is not on them, it's just how the internet is these days. If they didn't show these characters, people would have found them and leaked it all over the internet. One of the downsides of the internet. Because it's the same like with Smash Bros. Originally, you wouldn't find out about the characters until the game came out. But if they did that, people would still try and find them and leak them all over the internet. So you might as well just show them yourself. What's it?
If we got the wrong person? Sorry. Oh, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
What the fuck?
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
Oh, she's talking to us telepathically.
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you.
Oh, that's a clever way of like interpreting that by having it like in a different text box.
It might take some getting used
Oh,
to.
never mind.
But I hope you can understand.
That was just for that small segment, I guess.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean,
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
Have we?
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
This is the problem with this game going on for so long and certain story parts happen so far behind ago. It's trying to remember that. I think it might be, yeah. Might be
You're
more of
quite
the event
welcome.
or something.
This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
It's quite possible we met her as like a Dodoko. So it seems to be how we seem to be meeting most of their marriages. First, there's those little fluffy Dodoko things with little hats on them, and then eventually them as fully. But because Genshin doesn't tend to put much effort in NPCs, whenever a character that has really elaborate designs, it's a clear indication they're going to be playable.
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Nicole. Then again, I don't see a vision on her, but then that's not like they haven't done that before either.
No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it.
So I didn't actually read what that said. Can I check that? It's the... No, I guess not. I'll have to look back at the VOD. Clearly it said something embarrassing then.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle.
So that's they can see that too. So it's not just like a visual thing for the game. When it popped up to Alice, they saw that too.
But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions?
Oh, I know that feeling.
worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Because she's not actually.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But
Oh right. If she's still telepathically and she's not physically there, she can't hear it.
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Along those words that hopped out just now, I saw.
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very
Oh, I thought it
few
was gonna be
angels
something
who have
embarrassing.
retained both their preferred form and their power.
Okay.
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Oh.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
But we've never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
I do really like her design as well. Because I love because I think she has elf ears, but then there's then she's got these things around the ears. Makes it kind of looks like fish, like gills.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided.
Ooh.
They accepted the civilization and creations
Ooh,
bestowed
their
upon them by the
designs.
angels.
Oh, wait. I should know the hats kind of threw it off. They silly with those hats.
But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary
Is she
Flame,
chasing?
they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
Thing.
But all three had passed away by that point.
this mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed, for it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead. Oh, that's such a sad story. It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans.
Every time she says hype, I keep expecting hyperbolic time chamber afterwards. That just, for some reason, flows into my brain right now.
The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
I guess. I said I guess, not yes.
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
Is it actually a slingshot? You just go...
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
Oh, so it is a portal, it's just that. Okay.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, 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 time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although, I expect the structure is long gone by now.
Oh, shit. Now what?
That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed?
Wait, with time traveling?
Well, travel back isn't quite accurate.
Oh.
It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and...
Okay. I think everyone's a bit lost.
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
A little.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Just think of it as a big ball of wibbly wobbly timey-wimey.
Alright, let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup.
Okay.
By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here, Is this making any sense at all?
Is this one of those writing things that's deliberate? Like she's there, but she's not hearing any of this, so she doesn't know that we're helping her get back because she's the telepath is explaining it all, and they can't hear it. So she might not end up knowing until it happens.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Oh, I guess she does find out somewhat.
Excuse me, Miss...
Llama.
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then?
See you later, alligator.
No need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She seems friendly. It's just...
A bit eccentric.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
We can still hear you.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Oh, right. Yeah, she meant metaphorically, not actually like literally mind banging our heads against something.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
The moon?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Teyvat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
Fair enough.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab my lunch because I'm starting to feel hungry, and take a pee I need to pee as well, and I'll be back and we'll continue this while I eat. Alright, I'm back. Got my lunch. I'll see mute myself while I eat. Also, I've got a gingerbread flavored Kit Kat for my lunch day. I've had it before. It's quite nice. Alright. I'll get actually into some dialogue stuff before I start eating. There we go. I've got to remember to put it on order because it makes it easier for me.
I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
Hmm?
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point he's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, But for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are naught but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
Alright then. Okay. Look at that one. Oh, excuse me.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation of the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Yeah, it's that one.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like this.
Oh, it's the Wanderer!
So, it's not like the Academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy.
I just love that.
See you again, Mr. Guy.
Hat Guy.
I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Notcry. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
That was what I was thinking. He probably wants revenge for what the doctor did to him.
Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
I'm done eating now.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Marka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the Academia about this way back.
You flatter me.
Are you all umbrages?
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
No. Seems very much like a selfish asshole, honestly.
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
I thought she said coughings, but she said colleagues. No, I heard coughings instead of colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa.
She must be very powerful then. I mean, she is one of the Archons, so I'd imagine so.
Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
Like that. No, no, no. Don't be naughty boy now.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died?
Could she die from something like that? It's not fully I understand if she's like fully, human or not.
And after all that, he left, while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said.
What an asshole. We've already established that he's an asshole.
Waste of time? He wasted my time!
I just love kind of being just poking her, going. Oh, that was brilliant.
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Did he never end up meeting him? Because he was, I know he looks somewhat different, but he doesn't look hugely that different. Sorry, Ralph's bothering me. He seems to have this thing when if I laugh out loud, he gets concerned. He thinks I'm in pain or something, so he comes to me all worried, like, Shen wants to give me some loving, don't you? I'm fine, but I was just laughing.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information.
Lady?
I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
Seems like it.
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
Not quite.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say, I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
He had enough attention now. When he gets too overstimulated, he gives me a little nibble. Attention. Of saying, that's enough now. Okay. Okay, there.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
She could have just given you a
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that.
Don't they have all of them by now?
The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kuvaki, right?
Most likely.
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice.
Wait, so she is blind?
It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
But she didn't feel... Because there's always that one of characters when their eyes are closed, it's just like an aesthetic thing, or they can't actually see. Then how did she see everything she was seeing? Did she like sense it instead? Or can she somewhat see?
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Keep staring at her key in her back. It's kind of weirdly mesmerizing watching her just turn around. If Connor could grab hold of things, it would be fun if she just popped it out. And she just went boom. Sounds like something Wanda should say. No one. Well.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Her face changed. Did you hear that? Thanks for telling us all this.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it out to her from the rooftops. Aww.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
For about. Oh, okay. Oh.
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
I guess the Sealy came to see us.
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Take care, everyone.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
And Sealy where it goes. Ooh. Okay, it's just. So I'm actually coming, but you see this Durlin's head thing. Oh, look, more thingies.
Here you are.
What's your name, buddy? Oh, stretch.
Oh, hat guy.
It's never not going to be funny that they just know him as Hat Guy.
How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history, but the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked?
Probably. Oh, sorry. Perhaps wanted to do that out.
And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
Oh, crap, now my earphones aren't working. Oh, there we go. This audio's only come out one of them. Nope.
That's just meaningless speculation.
One of the days for them to not be working.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously,
I
tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
Yeah, I'm only getting audio out of one ear. Oh, I've had these like at least 5, 6, maybe 7 years now.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible.
Do the impossible, see the invisible. Roar, roar, fight your... Okay.
I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
Yeah, I don't even have any spare earphones, so I'm definitely just getting one audio out of one ear.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know what I can do. It's just coming out of one ear.
Yeah.
Oh, about time to get some new earphones, I guess.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
Oh.
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that
And
you
determination.
can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her.
I'm sorry, this hats just look so silly to me. They look like jesters.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Oh, we're actually. Oh, sweet. Oh, fuck. Am I supposed to attack them? No, I'm supposed to protect him.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
That's interesting. That's interesting.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Fuck. Oh, I fucked up. I was trying to do too many things at once.
Help me!
Yeah. We'll try again.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Come on, fuck me.
No, there's monsters ahead.
Oh, this is gonna be very annoying. I guess I gotta fight the monster now.
Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. Is it safe now?
It is. I'm trying to turn the audio up a bit so I can hear it.
Barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
Let's just Okay, alrighty. Kaboom!
Might be able to use the explosives.
Oh, oops. I heard him instead. Oops. I mean, yeah, he was right near it, so that makes a lot of sense. And Sumo was supposed to do it while he was busy chanting.
Here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere.
Or not. So I have to wait for him to get there,
My
but...
daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
Okay, so I need to get him away from the explosion before I explode
We might be
him,
able
but...
to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
That works.
I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
Damn sure it is.
Hey, wake up!
Ah.
No good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters.
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Oh god, this is going to require timing. And I fucked it up! Damn it. One of them got to him. Yeah, I know. I fucked up. I timed it badly. Oh, come the fuck on! Oh, I got them. What? What? Wait, did what? Oh god, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, here we go. One, nothing's wrong with me. Two, fucking blow up. Fuck. Oh, the buttons on these are so fucking finicky. Blow! Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Son of a bitch! Oh, this is going to be infuriating to deal with. This is not precise when it does the thing. You have to like hit it. Fucking! Ah! Why does it be the most awkward button commands? Oh, okay. It's so Come on. Oh, Christ almighty, I was so close, but got too anxious again. I better be the last one. Fuck, do the fucking... Ugh. Fuck, explode! Oh my god! Because it's not as simple as pushing both buttons at a time. I have to push L, then press circle. But in the fucking heat of the moment, it's... There we go, getting there. There we go, now we're getting to the flow of it. Fuck! Oh, I did the wrong order. Ugh. We're very close to this, and I can feel my energy starting to go. So I want to at least try and finish at 5 at this point. Ah, I blew it too soon. God damn it. God damn this. fucked it up again. Help me! Oh, sake, that's... Fuck, fuck! Ah! Is that it? We done? Oh, thank God.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
I'm stressed. When are we gonna do shit like that again?
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
Oh crap, no monster.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Oh, god damn this. There we go.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this?
You won't.
You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. What? Spargana, are you there?
Doesn't look like it. Look like there goes my brain already. Wait, was I supposed to not do that? What's it faded like that? I can't. What? Huh? Did I... No. Okay. No, I was right then. Okay. Or did I fuck it up? No, I didn't. Thank God.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Sure, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Oh, not this crap again. Oh. This time it's a little bit. Fuck you, Joe! Oh my god! They messed up.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Ah, thank God.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this! But how will I find her without any clues?
Oh shit, he's fucked either way.
I no longer have anywhere else to go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate.
But we steered it into a different direction.
Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time.
One more.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? What's going on?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh? Wait, who are you?
Oh, now you can see us.
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know? You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom?
Yep.
And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Pretty much.
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Because they don't exist yet.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
Somewhat.
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
Ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look.
But
if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question? You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we tried to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends.
Ah.
But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
Oh wait, if I remember correctly, I remember because didn't he get his no, it did get erased, but then he got it back. His past.
And what did you do before that?
Which makes sense. Now it's coming back to because I was trying to work out why the other two harbingers didn't recognize him as a harbinger. And I completely forgot all of that was erased. It was like fucking 2 years ago at this point. Actually, probably more than 2 years. About 3 years. It just came back to me because I just remembered now why the other harbingers didn't recognize him because they wouldn't have.
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes, a branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah, but my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that,
It's been a while since we've seen his old design.
Durin, resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
All right, break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Yeah, that's the end of Act 5. We were very close to the end. I wasn't sure if we would be able to, and it's starting next one almost immediately.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Okay. I wanted to at least try and finish chapter 5 today. I wasn't sure if I would have it in me, but I just about managed to. Because I feel like I could try and go just a touch a bit longer. Because I don't know, I have a while before work, but I don't know if I want to push my luck even further. Because who knows how much point before we're actually in control. Because could be a lot of dialogue either way. I mean, usually when you back out of the game, it pops you out from away from it, so you can drop back in and out, so it's not an issue either way. But yeah, my energy is spent, to say the least. But like I said, it's the sleeping problems and stuff, and I'll keep continuing doing. I am thinking about still suggesting the other thing that the sleep therapist suggests is cutting down on caffeine, which I might think about doing that on the Sunday, because no caffeine unless the system is even worse. It's best to do it on a day where I don't have work, and we'll see how it goes on top of doing the other things. But as I say, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's not gonna resolve itself immediately, of course. But as far as tomorrow, I'm not sure, because Act 6 itself is about 3 hours, from what it looks like. Just under 3 hours. And once again, normal circumstances, and okay, great, tracking's gone. I would probably be able to do it, but because I always add an hour on, because there's always, be talking in between toilet breaks and stuff as usual. Because even a good example, we had like an hour left of this, but it took 2 hours just over 2 hours to actually finish it. So that ended up being 4 hours, and I don't know if I have 4 hours in me, but either way, there's no way we'd finish Infinity Nikki's either, because that's also 3 hours. I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a least try. Like even if I don't finish it completely, we can always probably do that on the Thursday. Yeah, finish it on the following Thursday. But as usual, if any changes do happen with the schedule, I put it on in the Discord server and Blue Sky and Twitter. So with that aside, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I muted myself, but